Taylor Swift speaks out about her emotional roller coaster.
Plus, Ariana Grande loses it on Ryan Seacrest.
And you will not believe how far Selena is willing to go to avoid Justin.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Today's episode of DHR is brought to you by Express. How do you express life? So I'm just gonna humble brag for just a second because we look so good today. Do we not? I feel like I look like $1 million with this great hair and makeup and clothes.
I love it. And you know, it's all because Express hooked us up today. I kid you not, you were walking in the hallway and I was like, Erin looks amazing.
Thank you, Express.
It's this color, I love it.
I appreciate it, yeah. So today's DHR is full of lots of crazy stuff, including this story about Selena Gomez blocking Justin Bieber. Well, Selena Gomez used to call Justin Bieber on her cell phone, hotline bling style, but not anymore, you guys. Us Weekly is reporting from a source that Selena Gomez has apparently changed her phone number to specifically avoid Justin Bieber. The source said, quote, she told everyone not to give it to him. Selena lost it. She can be fragile emotionally, and Justin is a major factor. Of course, she is taking a break for the rest of the year to deal with some issues that she's been dealing with lupus. So it isn't surprising to me if this is true that this happened. Honestly, I think she should just stay off social media because I feel like Justin, of course, would text her probably or call her, but even having access to him, everyone is, not just him. Everyone in Hollywood, all of us, we have manipulations that we do on social media. So I think she needs to stay off the social medias completely.
I actually really like that she is distancing herself. I mean, when I was growing up, especially in high school, my mom always used to tell me, delete numbers off your phone to avoid the temptation of texting or reaching out or responding.
Yeah.
And it's really good advice, so kudos to her.
Yeah, she needs to do a Justin Bieber cleanse, and this is step one in that process.
Well, now it's time for our top story brought to us by Express. Celebrities like to express themselves all the time, and today Kim Kardashian is expressing herself via the selfie. You are not going to believe just how many selfies Kim Kardashian just admitted to taking while on a 4-day vacation in Mexico.
Oh my goodness, did her phone explode because of it?
She must have some secret data package that no one else has, because there's no way I'd be able to store this many selfies.
Okay, how many are there?
All right. So Kim took over Kendall Jenner's app to break down her Mexico vacation last month by the numbers. 0 hours in the sun, because she was busy doing photo shoots, of course. 9 bathing suits. She drank 10 watermelon smoothies with North. 4 hours spent in the sun playing with her kids. And Erin, to answer your question, 6,000 selfies.
Oh.
6,000!
I may or may not have that many selfies on my phone currently.
What?
Yeah, I know. They're not as good as Kim Kardashian's, but I don't know, because of this front-facing camera, I can't resist. I totally understand the desire to want to selfie it up. I don't post all the selfies I take because I feel so lame. But Kim Kardashian, she had a whole book about her selfies. It makes sense that she's a selfie queen.
I mean, 4 days, that means she was taking 1,500 selfies a day. Something tells me this is a little bit of an exaggeration.
I don't think so. Oh, I think I've actually done that before.
You're like 1,500? That was last Saturday.
Because it takes 1,500 to find one good one for me. All of her 1,500 are probably awesome. But I do think that this is probably to promote a possible second edition of that selfie book of hers. I guarantee you there's a reason for this. So Taylor Swift has admitted to going through an emotional roller coaster on Instagram, you guys, because of Meredith. In what looks like it was supposed to be a girls' night in with Taylor and her bestie, Martha Hunt, Meredith the cat ruined it all by sending Taylor into third wheel status. Apparently, Meredith is usually a bit moody and not into Martha or many people, really. But that all changed last night because Taylor posted her first Instagram story ever.
Do I just hold it?
Down, I think.
She really loves you.
Yeah, Meredith does love me.
This is a beautiful moment.
We're finally bonded.
They're taking pictures together now. She never takes pictures with me. Look at them.
Wait, it's a video.
Meredith!
That cat has no idea how stupidly lucky it is. It is the best life ever. Why does it have such a bad attitude? I think she's a little spoiled, princess status in her mind. The resting BF is like on point. I don't understand. Like, she has a lot of personality, but why does she have so much attitude? I don't know.
You know what's not fair? That cat will never fully understand just how well it's got life.
I know.
At its paws.
I know. I often think about what it would be like to be Taylor Swift's pet. Is that weird?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I figured as much. Martha also shared a video on her Instagram story of Meredith drinking water out of Taylor's kitchen faucet, calling her the weirdest cat ever, and she posted a cat selfie with the caption, "Oh, the betrayal." Speaking of Taylor's relationships, in a new interview with ES Magazine, Taylor's bestie Gigi Hadid dished on why they both have attraction to British guys, saying, "Well, I think we both like the British sense of charm." Of course, Taylor recently broke up with Tom Hiddleston, who was British and previously dated Harry Styles and Calvin Harris, also both from the UK, although Calvin is Scottish. And Gigi is dating Zayn, who is a Brit. Gigi also admitted Zayn is getting her into British food, saying, quote, "I'm loving Heinz baked beans in the morning." Yeah, and he cooks a lot. He makes a brilliant curry. Butter chicken is his signature dish. I didn't realize that Zayn cooked. I kind of like that about him. It makes him even sexier.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Aaron, I was listening to the radio this morning.
Okay.
And I learned something very valuable
About what?
about Ariana Grande.
Oh.
Don't ever ask her about her love life. Ariana's bestie, Ryan Seacrest, learned that the hard way. She totally shut him down during an interview yesterday when he asked about that Instagram photo of her and Mac Miller captioned "baby."
Yeah,
What are you
I'm
asking?
Well, I'm asking. Did you?
You said a
confirm?
sentence. There was no question.
Well, did you confirm something?
I don't know, man. It's not like.
Well, come on, man.
Good morning, on air with Ryan Seacrest. It's too early for this
That's
kind
what
of
we
tea.
do. That's what we do.
It's too early, man.
But if you post something, like even in my life, if I post something,
If
it
I
becomes
post something, then that's what I'm willing to share at the moment.
Right, but it becomes
That doesn't
something.
mean then you, Ryan Seacrest, with millions of listeners, are entitled to more information.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
Now, I found this interview kind of awkward more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if it came across as rude as a lot of other people thought. I just felt uncomfortable listening to it.
Yeah.
But weren't you a little bit surprised at her attitude towards him?
Yeah, and I feel like she's acting like this is so surprising when it's not. This is not the first time she's been asked about this. She knows she's gonna be asked about this, and she's putting it out there too. It's not like they've never posted together and it's rumored. She's posted photos with him and he's posted photos with her, and they've been spotted kissing. It's like, come on, like, don't be so upset about it. If you don't want to talk about it, just say, Ryan, like, I don't really like to talk about my personal life, but I appreciate you asking. She could be nicer about it,
Yeah.
but she kind of was like in a mood.
Right. I mean, it kind of seems like she's just been very uncomfortable about talking about him. I mean, we kind of talked about how she went on Ellen. So a lot of
Yeah.
people said maybe that was her time to come out and confirm it, which is why she was being weird with Brian, because she did technically confirm it on Ellen
She
later
did.
the same day.
Yeah.
But her interview with Ellen was also kind of awkward. And
It
she
was.
seemed a little bit uncomfortable too, so
I don't know. I feel like
kinda
it's
tough.
rude because she and Ryan are close.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's why she felt like she could act that way,
Right.
because you feel more comfortable being really honest around your friends.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she was just in a mood. I don't think this is like an indication that she's not a good person. I just think she was just, over talking about it. In some new Kyga news, you guys, word on the street is that Kylie Jenner is willing to do anything possible to keep Tyga out of financial trouble. Now, this is just a rumor, but we gotta break it down for you. So, according to Hollywood Life, like I said, just a rumor, a source is saying, quote, Tyga isn't worried about his finances. What's done is done. He's learned from his money management mistakes and vows to live life on more meager means. Kylie's been his rock, and he's reassured him that she's his bank and will catch him if he falls. The source went on to say that he doesn't depend on her, she's just his safety net. Supposedly last year, Kylie paid Tyga $50,000 to pay for back rent that he hadn't paid in Calabasas. So, and obviously we talked a couple of weeks ago about Tyga's rumored repoed car that happened at the Bentley dealership, and then Kylie turned around and said, oh no, I was actually buying him a Bentley. It was all like a facade. It was just to surprise him. So he also sold like 3,000 albums, the last album that he made. So, I'm not surprised if he's in financial trouble. And Kylie, the Jenners and the Kardashians ooze with money. They have so much money. So this would not surprise me. But what do you think? Do you think that Kylie or anyone should be fully taking care of another person that they're dating?
No, I don't think. I think especially in a serious relationship, and the more serious that the relationship becomes, it needs to be more of like an equal playing ground. Even if you're dealing with billions of dollars versus hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's still a lot of money.
But what if she wants to go on an elaborate vacation and go to these expensive restaurants? Should Tyga pay half if he can't afford it?
No, there are some give and takes.
Yeah.
So obviously she can afford things that he can't. So that means that if she wants to go on big elaborate trips, very expensive dinners, like that is fair for her to kind of take that. But paying someone's rent, if you have to pay someone's rent, $50,000 of someone's rent, they probably shouldn't be staying where they're staying. Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You can't always feel like you have to take care of somebody else. It needs to be, if they want to get married one day and have kids of their own, she can't be the one supporting the entire family.
I say, I'm not paying for anyone's rent until they put a ring on it.
Exactly.
So do you guys support Selena Gomez changing her number? Do you think she should just to get away from Justin Bieber? Or do you think he's gonna find her no matter what phone number she has?
Oh no, that sounded scary. But I honestly think it's a healthy move.
I do too,
her.
totally.
Also, you guys, what do you think about Ariana Grande's interviews? Do you think that she really was being rude when talking to Ryan, or is this kind of just their friendship? They get it.
Yeah, and do you think it was awkward like we did? Let us know in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching our show every day. We got things to do, places to go, people to see, but we'll be back here tomorrow. Did Calvin Harris just like one of Taylor Swift's Insta pics? You better click left to see it.
Or click right to get all the details on whether or not Kesha is working on new music with Taylor.
Thanks again to Express for sponsoring this episode. Follow Express on Instagram and Snapchat to see this season's best styles. Click the link in the description below too to get the details on our style looks from today's episode.